Hello, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising signs. Thank you for being here. If you hear the pitter-patter in the background, it is my 2-year-old, and she's having a little blast, so we're just going to space that out, right? So this is going to be a mini reading for you for August 2023. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising signs, Venus signs. Cross watchers are always welcome, so thanks for being here, guys. Okay, so Sagittarius, I took a little break after doing Scorpio's reading, and then obviously you're next, but I was picking up like really intense energy, like this really huge, like transformative energy for you, and it actually showed up. So I went and I actually shuffled the cards and laid them out just to make things a little bit faster, because these are mini readings, so you know, just to move things along. But what I was picking up was like this complete transformation in your life. Like things are not going to look the same, you know, and like a year down the road for you. And it's all beginning, you know, this month. It already could have been catching up with you a little bit. You know, what is it? Still the end of July, but it doesn't matter. You know, these readings can resonate with you whenever you watch them. But, it was almost like this opportunity of self-discovery, spirituality, a whole life-changing event and process. So let's just go right into the reading. I'm actually going to start off with using my sound bowl that I got. I'm so excited. It's so small, so cute. But if you guys have headphones in, please turn them down, take them off. This could be a little loud. So here we go. 3, 2, 1... Yeah, that was almost like a deep vibrational one, like something with a root. Like I felt that in my belly. All right, so jumping right off the bat, in your energy, Sag, we have a new beginning and an ending. Okay, so some, again, major transformative way of life. So it's almost like something, a big, huge way of being, a big, huge chapter completely closes for you, okay? It dissipates for you, but then it leaves you with this opportunity to start things completely over, like to have a complete new life for yourself, okay? In whatever area you would like that to be in. And I do feel like this has a lot to do with the self, okay? You know, it's almost like a way to totally reinvent yourself, recreate yourself, and then your exterior world aligns and matches with who you are, like who your soul truly is, okay? So I guess I can go either way. Hopefully you're in the positive side of Sagittarius and not on a negative one, because it almost feels like what your soul is absolutely craving is what is going to manifest in your world. I will say, though, something really weird that came up. So there's something that you would like to align with, and it's interesting because Scorpio almost had a similar energy, where they were very aware, and it's interesting with Scorpio, and that's still that transformational energy, you know, butterfly energy. But there was something that they were very aware of that they were trying to actually align themselves with. Now, this for you almost seems a little bit opposite. This seems like the world, it's almost like your vibration is totally vibing different than anyone else's, and people, places, and things are just going to get pulled into your experience. It's like you are the one that changed, so the things that are, you know, resonating with you, that are like, you know, a vibrational match, are pulling into yourself, okay? And it has a lot to do with like dreams and manifestations and these really deep hidden desires, like these beautiful things that you've always wanted to see in your life that would always happen, but you kind of thought that they wouldn't happen in this lifetime. Maybe this could be person, place, thing, you know, a type of adventure, you know, anything's kind of possible with this reading. It's very open, you know. But it's like the things that you are truly deeply searching for and have been for a while. It's your opportunity to finally make those things happen. You guys might have been in a situation or a certain timeline in your life where there was these different things that weren't able to get to you, right? They weren't an energetical match. They were a little bit off. They weren't able to come in your space because you were learning something, you were doing something, you were investing something with your time, with your energy. Other people, places, and things needed you at that time, or you were meant to experience certain things at that time. So it was almost like this pause. And now that those deep events, okay, some of them were traumatic, some of them were exciting. Now that those events happened, it's like it can dissipate now. It can disappear, so that way something new can grow. All right, a brand new beginning for you. So things have to wash away for the new to come in, right? And that's exactly what's happening. So you're finding, as your energy's changing, you're going to find that certain people are attracted to you, right? And are coming towards you and are lighting up your world with these different experiences and opportunities that maybe you wouldn't have done before. And it's exciting for you. It's like, oh, I've always wanted to do that. I've always wanted to go horseback riding on a beach. And then, tomorrow you wake up and a friend of a friend knows someone and they have horses and they're going to the beach. Okay, just an example. Weird stuff like that where it's like very magical, it almost seems like. And for some of you guys that were trying to manifest some kind of a romantic thing, love, relationships, even a best friend, a soulmate of any kind, that is coming through. But the only weird thing, so the weird thing is this soulmate energy is coming through for you. And they're a very deep person, okay? They could have Scorpio somewhere in their chart. That's kind of like the vibe it's giving me. They're emotionally deep. Like, they would be able to understand you on like so many different levels, like body, mind, and soul, right? They just have they got a different vibe to them. Like, let's be real. But this person has went through many struggles in their life. But there's something about them that it resonates with you. It's almost like their trauma. And I know, like, people don't want to, bring people in that are all hurt and have burdens. I don't feel like this person's hurt. I just feel like they've been through a lot of trauma. So, like, they've experienced a lot of emotional stuff. So if you guys have went through something that was a little traumatic, or any kind of like death or loss, unfortunate, heavy circumstances in your life, this person has been through them too. And I almost feel like subconsciously you are trying to manifest someone like that so they can understand you at a completely different level than anyone else would. So this is the person that's stepping forward. Now, they could be new, you could know this person, and something just unlocks for you that makes it click, right? Between you and another individual. So very beautiful stuff going on here. It's very unique reading, to say the least. I want to see if there's anything else coming to you, because all this seems pretty straightforward. I guess we can dabble in. I don't really want to dabble in too much to this person's energy, but we will anyways, just because that's who I am. Okay. That was fast. See, maybe they did want to talk after all. I do feel like when they approach you, you almost feel like you're a little closed off. Like, this person might give you a little bit of anxiety at first, so it is something to note, something to pay attention to. And I'm almost wondering, for some of you, not all, if you have had a falling out with this person once before. If that's the case, if you do know this person and it was someone who you were entangled up with at some point in your life, they're a changed person as well. Emotionally, they're more mature. You guys could have had a falling out or some kind of a misunderstanding, but yet somehow you guys are an energetical match and they're coming back through for whatever reason. They have a purpose here, and it feels a very soulmate purpose. So they're coming in to teach you, but it feels very comforting and emotionally based, if that makes any sense. So it's like, when this person comes through, you have to pay attention and be mindful, because this is all part of your change and transformation. Instinctively, whether you know them or not, you're going to want to look at them very logically for some reason and at like a detached manner, to maybe even set up some boundaries with them. But it's looking at them for a more detached lens, not really getting your feels too much in it. You're just kind of analyzing the situation. There could be history there, and that's the reason why you're doing this. But for whatever reason, this person kind of give you a little bit of anxiety. And if this person gives you anxiety and makes you feel a little uncomfortable, that is something that you have to tap deeper into and try to understand and really ask yourself the questions of why this is happening. Because I really don't feel like they're bad for you. I'm actually going to look. Now, we have the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom. So like I said, I do feel like this person does have good intentions. And this can potentially be someone who is a stability for you, who can be in your life for quite a long time, and they're going to have a very deep purpose in your life. So these anxieties, these worries coming up, it's almost like they could be mirroring you in certain aspects. They could be mirroring you in certain aspects because there's something that they understand, that they feel about you, and it's almost like you can pick up on them as well. It's kind of feeling a little telepathic, honestly, to me. And that's giving you a little bit of anxiety, right? There's some kind of cord being formed here, or if you've already known this person, it's been there for a minute, and you're feeling the intensity of this encounter, of this interaction, okay? So you guys could be mirroring each other, not mirroring in the sense of everything being reversed. Actually, no, that might be it, because there's a reason why I even said that. Yeah, there's emotions here. We got the moon, so definitely with that telepathic psyche kind of connection where it feels very deep. It feels very scorpionic, Pisces like energy. Something's a little magical about it. Something's a little unknown about it, unseen, and it makes you uncomfortable. But this person's very willing to open up, and I do feel like that's the important part, because they do have a lot of things that they need to express just in general. It could be to you, about you, or just life, and that's how you guys are going to connect, is through this vulnerability. So, all right, Sagittarius. I almost called you Pisces, but Sagittarius, that was your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll speak again very soon. Bye.